Good afternoon and welcome to the latest issue of Print21, the weekly video news bulletin for the Australia and New Zealand print industries. This issue is sponsored by Ball & Doggett, Australia's largest supplier of printable materials and of press room consumables. Industry Employers Association, PBCA, says the government's latest or the proposed multi-employer bargaining part of its new IR bill is rough as guts, poorly constructed, detrimental to growth, and will not lead to productivity improvements. In a nutshell, the contentious single interest multi-employer bargaining stream that's part of the bill can tie similar companies in the same industry or same parts of the industry to agreements that may have been made by rival companies and who may be operating within completely different cost parameters. It will allow unions to organise protective strikes across companies with common interests. Critics, which now include almost everyone in business, they say the one-size-fits-all approach is a retrograde step. They've labelled it as junk reform, and they say its main purpose is to give power back to the unions, and it's a step back to the 1970s. Unions, of course, now represent just 14% of the workforce. Charles Watson, who's just been actually officially appointed as the General Manager, IR Policy and Governance at PBCA, he said multi-employer bargaining will not lift productivity, it won't lift wages, it will help unions with declining membership to gain in their quest for relevance, but the outcome for the print industry will certainly not be positive. Precision Group is continuing its acquisition growth drive, buying Manark Printing, both companies based in Melbourne of course, and it's buying Manark just 6 months after it merged Melbourne Mailing into its business. The deal will see a 10-colour B1 Heidelberg move to Precision's new business or new location in Somerton. Corey Hall, CEO of Precision Group, said, "We wanted extra firepower and additional staff expertise. I looked at 5 print companies to buy, did due diligence on 2 of them, and Manark stood out. It had never missed a deadline. It has skilled craftsmen and, of course, quality press and quality equipment in the bindery particularly." Manark will now move into the Melbourne Mailing facility in Freight Drive Somerton, which is also which also has the Precision plant, including its own 6-colour A1 offset press. The Manark move will take place over Christmas and New Year, no interruption to customers. Manark was established 2 decades ago and merged with JJ Printing in 2011, and it's been on a growth trajectory pretty much ever since, doubling in size. The Murphy family have been at the helm since then. Brendan Murphy, CEO, and the family, they'll now step away from the business. Curry Group is hosting a 3-day special event on 6th to 8th of December, Horizon by Appointment, which is it's aimed at businesses looking for automation and innovation in the general commercial print market, with the emphasis, the focus of course, on the new generation of Horizon finishing solutions, and also on the future developments of finishing, which is extremely exciting. Horizon by Appointment takes place over 3 days, Tuesday to Thursday, 6th to 8th of December, at the Curry Group National Headquarters and Demonstration Centre in Guest Street, 224 Guest Street in Hawthorne, Melbourne. Print businesses can book for private sessions. They're all one-on-one sessions by going to events.currygroup.com.au. Go to the print21.au website and you'll see the opportunities there. 3 sessions to choose from each day over 3 days. Troy Neighbour will be the new head of Fujifilm Graphic Systems. He's taking over the top job next month when the current incumbent, long-time incumbent, Tony Van Bronckhorst retires after 30 years in the industry. The Neighbour steps up to the new role from its current position, which is a Fujifilm Business Manager, Graphic Systems. The Graphic Systems division at Fujifilm, because it has plates, CTP, inks, consumables, wide format printers, inkjet printers, all in its rapidly expanding portfolio. Fujifilm, a huge business. Digitally printed packaging producer ePac has connected the production at its burgeoning number of plants around the world together with a new online cloud-based system, ePac 1. It means that ePac will be able to print the same job at different locations at the same time. The name ePac 1 means one network everywhere, with ePac creating what it claims is the first and largest integrated network of packaging plants across the world, across the globe. Finally this week, the graphics giants Adobe and Pantone have divorced, or in Gwyneth Paltrow's infamous or famous parlance, consciously uncoupled. That means that graphic designers in print businesses and elsewhere can no longer automatically access Pantone inside most Adobe products. Pantone, in fact, has now set up Pantone Connect. It costs you $15 a month for a subscription service to get it back in there. And that's what you'll need to pay to plug into Adobe. Until now, Pantone Colorbooks has been included in the Adobe Creative Cloud in that app. That's it for this week's Play Print21. For all these stories in full and more, go to print21.com.au. Thanks to our sponsor, Ball & Doggett. That's it for Wayne Robinson, Print21 editor, signing off for another week.